Hi everyone, this is Jackie here from Celtic Vision. Welcome to today's reading and welcome to my channel. And today's reading it's a pick a card love reading, and the title is it really over? So if you're wondering whether your relationship or your connection is finished or if it's over, well then this is the reading for you. So we'll have a look at your person's feelings in all of this and your feelings and any outcome going ahead for the relationship. Okay, so we have three piles. The first pile there, it's the blue bottle, the Bluebell Bridge spray. Pile number 2 is the pink bottle, rose spray, and pile number 3 is the lilac spray. Okay, so you want to take a moment and see which pile resonates with you, and then we'll get started. And with pile number 1, which is the blue bottle. Okay. So we'll have a look at the cards, and we have the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse, well not in reverse, sorry, upright, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, 10 of Swords, and we have Opportunity Beckons, which is the 4 of Cups, 20 Blossom, which is the Judgment card, and we have number 12, Observe, which is the Hanged Man, the 9 of Swords, Darkest Fear, and the Ace of Cups, Love Abounds. Okay, so we'll have a look at these cards first before we look at the Oracle cards. So for the first 2 cards here, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Cups, and 20 Judgment card, these relate to your person and their energy and feelings towards you and the connection. Okay, and then we look at your feelings and energy in the connection. Okay, so 3 of Wands. So looking at the cards here, I'm getting that your person has mixed feelings towards the relationship. We have the 2 of Swords. They're not sure which way to go, and with the 3 of Wands in reverse, it's almost like there's a block here with them. Something has stopped them from really moving this relationship forward, engaging in it. I'm getting that they may not have been fully engaged in this relationship. Something, because we have the 4 of Cups here, Opportunity Beckons. It's almost like they were very much, not fully emotionally engaging and focused elsewhere. The focus may have been elsewhere except in the relationship. And now they know that the time has come. The 2 of Swords, they have to decide whether, if this relationship was to go forward, they would have to make a decision on that. They really have to decide what they're at, what they're doing. And with the 20, the Judgment card, this is very much them about evaluating themselves and the situation. But the good news is this is Blossom on it, and this is about nurturing. In terms of relationship, this is about nurturing it to bring it forward. So this person hasn't discounted your this connection at all. They're still very much thinking about it, but they have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to actually take a clarifier for the 3 of Wands. So what is this blockage, as it were? What's stopping them from really pushing forward with this relationship? That's gotten in the way here. Okay, and we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting that I think there's a kind of a confidence issue, not feeling good enough, and with the 6 of Wands as well, then they may have been really putting the focus outside of themselves and outside your relationship, rather than really doing the inner work that's needed to make a relationship successful, be it with yourself or with others. So it's almost like they were distracting themselves from doing the real work that was needed. Okay, so they weren't engaged enough, really. Now I'm going to take another card for this one here, clarifier on it. Do we have? Sorry now. Yeah, okay. So I want a clarifier for the Judgment card, Blossom. Okay, all right. Okay, we've solar plexus chakra. Yeah, so this is about personal power, personal issues around power and confidence, and I'd say a lack of confidence on their part in terms of your relationship, and feeling good enough, I think, is really what was going on here. And they may have acted out in ways that didn't, really honour the relationship. And so that could be part of the problem here, part of the issue. But in terms of your feelings and your energy towards the connection, towards the relationship, we have 2 aces. We've Ace of Swords, we've Ace of Wands. So obviously aces are all about new beginnings. So I'm getting that you, on some level at least, would like a new start with this person. And with the Ace of Swords underneath it, though, we have the 12, which is an observe, which is the Hanged Man. So it's kind of, on the one hand, you would like to clear through all of the issues you've had and have a new start, but a new start based on, I suppose, a more honest playing field. But then there's a part of you that's kind of like hanging back at the same time, wondering, can you trust the person, or do you want to invest any more energy into this? And yet we've the Ace of Wands, which is all about new starts again. But this is a new start with this relationship, a passionate new start. But there again we have the 9 of Swords. This is the card of anxiety and fear and worry. So you're worried whether that's something maybe you should do, or is it a good idea, is it not a good idea? But what's really going on here, so you're very much conflicted about possibly what to do, whether it would be worth going forward with this relationship or not, if that was possible. Now I pulled 2 outcome cards here from the tarot, and we have the 10 of Swords and Ace of Cups, Love Abounds. So in terms of, is this really over? It's looking like it doesn't have to be. No, we have the 10 of Swords. Now that is the end of a cycle. This is like finishing off something that wasn't working. But then we have the Ace, which is bringing in something that does work. And with the Ace of Cups, it says Love Abounds. So there does seem to be feelings here that haven't gone away, and a desire on some level at least to kind of start over. We've 3 aces here. So to start over and to create a very loving relationship. There may be the need to, before of course you do any of that, these issues here have to be dealt with. So your person will really has to make the decision themselves. Excuse me. And they have to do the work. They have to decide whether they want to put the time and the effort into the relationship that's really required. And that needs to be sorted. And you guys have to have that sorted before you could ever move forward again, because it's an issue that needs to be dealt with. And you may, whether this is appropriate or not, now this is a general card reading, so please take what resonates. This card can be about forgiveness as well. So you guys may need to forgive each other for, and by forgiveness I mean, if you're going to have a new start, you're going to have to let go of any negative energies associated with the past. That's if you can do that, and if it's appropriate to do so. So that you're going to have to look at that if you'd want to move forward. So from the oracle cards, we have the Sun, very nice, number 1, and we have hostilities, and we have beautiful uncaging, number 14. This is a beautiful card. So I'll just leave that there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you? Oops, I'll leave it there. Yeah, look, we have the Sun card. And of course the Sun card, this is all about, particularly in this is about new starts, nourishing, blossoming, growth. So it's saying to me that it is possible for this relationship to start afresh, to start again on a more positive footing. But there will be a little bit of investment and work required. We have the hostilities card, so really any hostilities that are there, as I said, or any negative energies will have to be dealt with before you move forward together with this new fresh start. But is it over? It doesn't look like, it doesn't have to be over, but as I said, work needs to be done. And we have this lovely card, the beautiful uncaging, and look at, it's a heart again. So we have here the Ace of Cups, and we have this beautiful heart here, and it's almost like it's saying that your hearts are going to, whatever's held you back up to this point, it's possible to pull the chains away, to uncage this beautiful this beautiful loving relationship that there is a potential for, but as I said, work needs to be done. So is it totally over? I would say no, but it is possible to move forward with this. But I would say that your person of interest has to make the decision. I mean, I wouldn't go chasing them. They need to make the decision here about if they're going to do the work that's required there. But if they do, then it looks good. Yeah, it looks very good. So there you go. So if you like this reading, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And so we've pile number 2, which is the pink bottle, rose spray. And the cards are Temperance, Knight of Wands, Devil, 6 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Emperor, number 4, and it says lead. Number 11, Justice, and it says detach. 4 of Wands, joy and stability. 7 of Pentacles, awaiting results in reverse. 5 of Swords, win or lose. Okay, and we have the Oracle cards, but we'll look at the Tarot cards first. So is it really over is what we're asking. So is there any future to this relationship going forward? Okay, is it over? And so the first 4 cards here, I'm looking at your person's energy and, you know, towards the relationship with the connection, and then these 4 will be yours, and these 2 then will be looking at more the outcome of where it's going. Is it really over? Okay, so looking at your person's energy towards this connection, and I can tell that they're still thinking about you. They're still pretty engaged. We have the Knight of Wands energy, and that's quite a passionate energy. So this person is still quite passionate about you, is still thinking of you, and maybe that's their nature as well. They're quite a passionate nature. And I see beside it we have the Temperance card, which is about healing and balance. So I'm getting here, now this is a general card reading, so please take what resonates. So for some of you, your person may be quite a passionate person, and maybe there's somebody who's very much all or nothing. So they're very passionate one moment and giving loads, and then it's kind of goes the other way. That may have been an issue within the relationship, but this card is about the need to bring balance to the situation and healing. And we have the Emperor card here, lead card. So they recognize the need for them to maybe start stepping away from, or stepping out of a more emotional state and stepping more into a more dispassionate state, as in, you know, being more in control and, you know, looking and examining things a bit more before they rush ahead and do something or don't do something. And with the Justice energy here again, that's all about balance, and it's saying detach. So it's almost like they need to detach from a certain ego part of themselves to really examine their part in this relationship or what might have gone wrong, and they recognize that they recognize they need to do something here because they're still interested in you, and it's like they want to bring healing to this situation. Yeah, they're still interested. So that brings us to you and your energies towards this connection. And we have the Devil here, 4 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And with the Devil energy, I mean, that can mean a few different things, and certainly can sometimes talk about good sexual energy or sexual passion for somebody. But it can also talk about possibilities of feeling trapped in a situation. And for some of you, at least, I feel that with the 6 of Pentacles here, and that's all about give and take. Maybe you felt that you were maybe given too much, and there was, you know, you're investing too much in the relationship and not getting enough back. There was an imbalance there, back to the imbalance, and a lack of stability as well is what I'm getting, you know. I mean, all this passionate energy is wonderful, but sometimes you need to ground it as well in terms of growing a relationship, you know, the mundane things in life. And there could be an issue around money here as well, because we have Pentacles energy here, and we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, awaiting results. So maybe you felt that you invested a lot of time and energy into this relationship, and you weren't getting, it wasn't moving in the direction you felt it should be moving at that stage. And so you got impatient. You wanted this stability, which you felt is possible with this person, but it just wasn't happening. And so there may have been a, tension there and an impatience. So in terms of outcome, what are we looking at? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So in terms of, is it over? Knight of Pentacles and Five of Swords. Now, of course, the Knight of Pentacles is a very interesting energy. So it's about building a future, a very grounded future, slow and steady type of energy. Okay. And underneath it then we have the Five of Swords, which is quite a conflicting energy. So going forward, is it over? I would say no, it doesn't have to be over. But there's a different approach needed here if the relationship is to grow. And with Pentacles energy again, maybe money was an issue. This is of course the general card reading, but for some money may have been an issue here. For example, maybe you were someone who's very organised with money, saves money, all of that, and maybe your person isn't, and that can cause tension. But it's saying that, I'm actually going to take a clarifying card for the win and lose, just to give me a better idea. Clarify the Five of Swords. We have two cards, and we have Nurture, which is the Empress card, and number 6, giving and receiving. Yeah. So definitely going forward for this relationship to work, because there is a possibility here that it can work, because we have the Knight of Pentacles. But I'm thinking a different approach needs to be taken. But you, and I'm taking you as the Empress here, whether you're male or female, you need to feel nurtured, as in that you're getting as much out of the relationship as you're putting into it, and that balance has to be achieved. Okay, now I'm going to pull a clarifier for the Knight of Pentacles as well. So like, oops, I dropped some cards here. Okay, so clarifier the Knight of Pentacles. So is it over? What's the possibilities? King of Pentacles. So no, it's not over. So we go from the Knight to the King, and with the King of Pentacles, this is someone who has achieved a lot of material success, a lot of success in their life, material and otherwise. And so it is saying that it is possible for this relationship to move forward, albeit in a different type of manner that you might be used to. So I'm going to take the Oracle cards and see what we have. We have Patience. There you go. Thinking Woman. And Divine Matrix, number 44. And that's about synchronicity and timing. So there you go. So, and I think there is a timing element here. And it's interesting that we have Patience, the card of Patience. So it's almost like saying this relationship, and it may even be over right now for a little while, but because there is a timing element, so maybe things just, it's the wrong time here. But going forward, patience is required, possibly more on your side than on theirs, if you're the one that's been trying to get things organised or done in this relationship. And it's saying that you can get where you need to go, or what you want to achieve in this relationship, but you may need to take a different approach. So instead of pushing hard, maybe take the foot off the pedal altogether, and just do the opposite nearly to what you've been doing. And it may come to you even quicker, the results that you want. So sometimes when we're pushing for something, we're pushing too hard. So, but it's saying it is possible for what you want to come to you, but not the way that you think it's going to come to you. And the Thinking Woman, yeah. So this is maybe, and I'm thinking, seeing you and this person to really take a different approach. Think about what you want and take a different approach. And bear in mind that there is a timing issue here. So your person as well has to deal with their stuff. They know that they need to figure out how to meet you halfway with this if it's going to work out in the long term. So they need time to sort their things out as well. So yeah, so is it over? No, it doesn't have to be. No, but there will be a little bit of work required on both of your parts if it is to be successful moving forward, or if there's to be a relationship moving forward. But there's definitely potential here, and there seems to be passion and a desire to at least your person certainly wants to move this relationship forward, and they still feel very passionate about you. So there you go. So if you like this reading, please like, subscribe and comment to my channel. Thank you very much. And we've pile number 3, the lilac bottle, and is it really over? Okay, pile number 3, we'll have a look at the tarot cards first, and we have 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 3 of Cups, King of Swords, 8 of Wands, number 19, Shine, which is the Sun card, number 7, Crown Chakra, and we've 4 of Pentacles, Open Up, 3 of Pentacles, Reach Out, 3 of Cups, Share the Love, and we'll look at the oracle cards in a moment. Okay, we'll just start looking at the tarot cards first, and the first 4 cards here relate to your person's, energy towards the connection, and the next 4 is your energy towards the connection, and these 2 will be looking at outcome moving forward. Okay, and our oracle cards. So just looking at your person's cards here, we have the 8 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So I get that your person has been feeling, the 8 of Swords, that's the feeling of, in a sense, of being trapped or not being able to move forward, even though that's not necessarily the case. But so your person has felt trapped within the connection, or not been able to do what they've wanted, or the connection hasn't, or the relationship hasn't moved the way they have wanted it to go. We have the 4 of Cups, which can be disappointment. And yeah, I'm just going to pull a clarifier actually for the 8 of Swords. So, a clarifier on that. Why is that? Why do they feel trapped? Oh, and we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so they've wanted to, it's like they felt they haven't been able to move forward to you, or to move the relationship forward. And I'm looking at your cards here. We have the 3 of Cups. So now this is a general card reading, so please take what resonates. But it looks like for some of you, maybe you're involved, there's a third party situation here. Maybe you're already involved with somebody else, or there's a situation that has been taking your time and energy, and they feel frustrated that they haven't been able to I suppose have the relationship they want with you. And we have the Crown Chakra here. It's almost like they need to change the way they've been thinking about this. And like we have the 19, the Sun card, and this is a very positive card. So while they feel the relationship hasn't gone the way they've wanted it, or the way they want to take it at least, they're still hoping that they can change things. And this is the card about positive attitude. It may mean they may need to look at things from a different point of view. And certainly with the Crown Chakra, it's about thinking about things differently. Yeah. Now they still are thinking about you, and I think they're just disappointed about what's happened. But you're still in their thoughts. And looking at your cards here, we have the 3 of Cups. So whatever this situation or person is, it seems to have gotten in the way of this other relationship. And we have the 4 of Cups here, and the 4 of Pentacles, Open Up. So it's like, I feel that you have a desire to be with this person, or to have a relationship with this person. And with the 3 of Pentacles, to reach out. Literally, you would like to reach out to them in order to be with this person. So whatever's stopping you, or has stopped, it's gotten in the way. But you want to bring clarity to the situation. You have the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is all about clarity with the Sword of Truth here. So I'm brushing aside what needs to be done so you guys can be together. So I don't see this connection over at all, but, and we look at the outcome card. So is it truly finished? Or with the Eight of Wands, I would say no. This card indicates action. And it may suddenly, if you guys are not together at the moment, it may indicate that something may happen and bring you guys back together quite suddenly. And we have shared the love here. It may mean that initially you guys may just be friends before anything else happens. But yeah, I'm just gonna, we'll have a look at the Oracle cards and see what's going on. And we have Door to Spirit, number 32. We have number 46, Chakra, Archangel Metatron in reverse. And number 39, Wish Upon a Star. Very nice. So, is it finished? No, I don't see it being finished. Door to Spirit, this is about new beginnings. This is the card of new beginnings. And interesting enough, we have the 6th chakra in reverse here, Archangel Metatron. That's all about the third eye and being able to see clearly. So it's almost like Archangel Metatron is saying, in order for you guys to have this new beginning, you're really going to have to let go of whatever has been stopping. So if it's the third party situation that has to be resolved first, you're not going to be able to move forward with this person maybe the way you have, you know, with the same type of relationship you've been having in the past. No, if you guys want to have a relationship or a connection, it's going to be on a whole different level. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a few more cards. Okay, so in terms of moving forward, are you guys going to be, you know, is it finished or is there something else here? Oh gosh, I have 3 cards here. Excuse me. So, oh, we have 4 cards. Okay, so there's been conflict. 3 of Swords. So we have 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and Ace of Pentacles. So, can you move forward? Yes. But the situation is going to have to be addressed. Now, 3 of Swords, this can represent, of course, a third party situation still, but it means that you're going to have to look at that. With 10 of Wands, it's very much about letting go of any of the baggage that's been in the relationship in the past so that you guys can move forward with the Ace of Pentacles, because that is a new start. So is it possible that there is something else here? You know, is it over? No, it doesn't have to be over. If a little bit of work is done here, there's a future together, and this is a very solid future, very much settling down together type of future, the Ace of Pentacles. And I'll just leave these cards over here. We also have the Wish Upon a Star card, and this is a lovely card. It literally means you can get what you want, but you're really going to have to focus on it and really put a little bit of work into it as well. So it's not just going to drop into your lap. So if you guys want to be together, want to have a relationship, it is possible. But if there's a third party situation, that's going to have to be addressed. And so you'll have a new relationship moving forward. But it's very much possible. Absolutely. So there you go. So is it over? No. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. It may be over right now, but it doesn't have to be. There can be a new start, as it were, going forward, but a little bit of work is required and situations have to be addressed. But there you go. So if you like this reading, please like, subscribe and comment to my channel. Thank you.